Hey gang, it's Asaf. Good morning. I am cold. I left the windows open and the door wall open, and it's 50 out, so it's like 52 in here. Um, and I'm tired. I'm gonna go take a bath, but I want to get this done because it's on my mind. Um, there's a conversation that no one's having today in regards to how to solve the issue with police brutality, police violence, over policing, and police deaths. We the irony of it is to fix that problem, you don't have to even talk to the police. You have to just police your own. Be the police, and then you don't need the police. I'm going to read this response back to a buddy and I. I'm going to go more into yeah, I have it up. This manipulation of statistics right here. I'm going to cough. I'm sorry. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. Okay. But what I want to talk about specifically is how to solve this problem, and it has nothing to do with the police in any way, shape, or form. If there's one thing I want people to understand, it's the overwhelming majority of police interactions are initiated by you being the people. What I mean by that is, generally speaking, police involvement is an indication of what's going on around the police because they generally respond to a call. They don't just show up and I think that guy's doing a crime thing, so I'm gonna arrest him. They respond to things, they patrol and they see things. So they see someone committing a crime, jaywalking, fighting, throwing a beer bottle, starting something on fire. Or they get a call because someone's getting beat up, someone's stealing something. This guy stole my car. I'm watching these two people fight in the street. So they're responding. The point I'm trying to make is they are a response to you. When you stop calling police and stop needing police departments go away. That's why in small cities and small towns all over the United States, you don't have the same police department that you do in a major urban city. I feel it's bad that I have to explain this, but it's clear. I want to make it clear. So in Detroit and any other major city, when people stop committing crimes, the crime rate will go down. Then we will not need the police, and the police force starts to go down. And then it becomes another place where they have a couple cops. Not that that will happen based on population, but you get the point. Um, so what can we do to solve police problems is stop needing the police. That's us. We are the problem. Now I'm going to read this response verbatim and end this video here. I'm going to do sometime throughout the day, the next two, a couple more videos in regards to this. But I'm just going to read as much as I hate that and maybe interject something after. We'll see. But again, so the general concept here is um, racism is an underlying problem with police brutality and police incidents, I'll say for lack of better terms. So, um, the headline and thing indicates that the sixth leading cause of death for young black men is at the hands of police, and that sounds bad. So my question was, what is the actual, well, not actual, but what is the death rate for black Americans killed by police officers? Because spoiler alert, what they did post was something very scary, like how it's number 6. Wow, that's scary. But what are the numbers behind the sixth cause? Because predominantly speaking, the likelihood of a black man being killed by police is less than being killed by himself, someone in his own neighborhood at the hands of violence, more likely to eat himself to death, and there's several other ways for him to die. Is the number behind that sixth leading cause? I'm going to read that again. I'm sorry. The number behind that sixth leading cause is not that high. That's why they don't tell you what the number is, and the number being the actual death rate. That's why they don't focus on that number and bringing it down to a realistic number, because it's realistic now. They don't talk about how many other factors there are, like engagement and violent crimes. People are talking about police reform over and over and over, but right now we have people rioting in the streets, burning down police stations, threatening the President of the United States, threatening each other, beating each other in the streets, fighting over politics. People all over the US are arguing and fighting over things we should just be talking over, not unfriending each other over, and no longer speaking. Immorality, single motherhood are all on the rise. Why is there no conversation about institutional and structural change at a societal level? This is my question. This is my point. Why is there no conversation about institutionalized and structural change at a societal level? People are people. Teachers are teachers. Teachers are people, I'm sorry. Mayors are people. Pastors are people. Mothers are people. Doctors are people. Yet police murder people. Mayors embezzle thousands and thousands of dollars and ruin cities. Teachers molest their students. Every day, a mother in the United States murders her child. I'm not talking about abortion. They drown them, smother them, poison them. These are things people do. And police are people too. We are the problem, and we are police. We are teachers. We are Marines. We are fathers. We are the people. We are calling the police that we are to come and deal with. It's all us. We are the problem. We are the problem, but people like you want to blame someone who amounts to less than 1,000 deaths per year for all Americans. 216 in 2018 for blacks specific. We are the problem. I read that. Okay. Make it make sense to me. Why is there no adamant group talking about the fact that as a whole, we need to come together as a country so we are not fighting so much that we need to call the police because we are burning down our own cities because we disagree? We are the police. We are the police. We need reform. We need institutional change. Then not only will police change, policing will change, society will change, relationships will change, but right now, for some reason, certain people are trying to stop violence against black Americans by police, while some Americans are trying to stop violence against Americans by police. But if I'm only trying to say, I want to stop um, police violence against everyone, that makes me racist. But if I only want to focus on criminality in the black community, that makes me correct and virtuous, even though by definition of racism, me focusing on one race at the expense of the others is racism. It's a clown world we live in. People want to fix the cops before fixing their own house. Thanks for listening. Take it easy. There will be more to come. I'm going to try and keep this as short as I can, and I already failed. Good morning, gang. Take it easy and stay warm.